Precious came back from work where she met her fiancé who was eating. Now the fiancé is Muhammad, who has been taunting her in regards to the money she promised him. And because of that, he has been giving Precious some bad attitude. Precious, on the other hand, has promised to give the money just after she gets paid. Obviously, she's a doctor and the salary comes monthly. But Mohammed, being impatient, always did not find it funny. But as usual, Precious assured that the money will be given to him as fast as possible. Mohammed, on the other hand, has been eyeing and, giving signs to Precious' sister called V. Precious and Mohammed relationship have been on and off, but for the last 6 months, they have been serious and want to take their relationship to the next level. And that was how come Mohammed proposed to Precious. Precious quickly agreed, and their relationship has been going on for a while now. Just after that proposal, Precious could not take care of some of the things in the house and needed a house help. The house help came and things were smoothly done. After some few months, they got a surprise visit who happens to be Jenny. Jenny presented herself as the ex-wife to Muhammad, and these are her 2 daughters. Confusion enveloped in everybody's face and couldn't believe what was going on. Quickly, Jenny said, "You know what? I and Muhammad, I know I've been doing my own investigation. I don't know if he's around. He can't deny me if he sees me." Precious was confused and said, "Wait, is it my Muhammad or there's another person?" Quickly, Jenny described him and said, "Yes, you're Muhammad. This man lied to me and took away all my property and I lost everything. He wanted to also kidnap my daughters and run away with him, but I fought so hard to be able to keep my daughters. And I found out that he is about to do the same thing to you. Your salary, your property, that is what he does. All he do is deceive young, successful women and take their money and elope. And then next to the same victim. I'm here to just prevent that from happening." Precious was confused and she couldn't take all this information. She didn't believe them until she asked them to wait, that Mohammed will be back soon because this is not an information she can digest. Well, quickly, Mohammed came back and obviously the 2 daughters called Mohammed daddy. Mohammed denied his daughters. Jenny could not believe that. "Wait, Mohammed, you're denying your daughters? Well, I'm not surprised. You wanted to kidnap them and sell them out. So if you can do that, then obviously you can deny your daughters." At this point, Precious could not take the information. She quickly ran to her room. And then Mohammed secretly or seriously warned Jenny and said, "Look, you 2 or you 3 can't destroy what I'm planning here. It is best for you to leave now, or else what happened to your daughters or these 2 evil kids will happen to the 3 of you, and I promise you, you will not leave the day to say anything about it." This threat was more dangerous than ever. Jenny said, "Well, you know what? I prefer to be alive and suffer than to be in this house anyway. I was just here to make sure Precious is not your next victim." While this conversation was going on, Precious was in her room pacing and could not believe it. At this point, Mohammed quickly went to Precious and said, "Look, you don't need to believe a total stranger over me. We've been dating for a while now, and there's no sign that everything she said is true." Mohammed was able to convince Precious, and she, yes, agreed and accepted that Jenny and her daughters were lying. Quickly, she went back downstairs and told them that, look, I don't believe you. You need to leave my house. Jenny continued to say, look, you need to be careful. At this point, Precious quickly drove them out of the house. Then, as this was the quick information, Precious decided to do her own investigation regarding this Muhammad. And what she found was dangerous than ever. Jenny was not the only victim, but rather numerous of other women were also victims. After finding out this information, she kept quiet and decided to look on and see if she's still going to get something out of him here, because she wanted very good evidence. Now, with that, Muhammad has been moving mad. Why? Because he has been making advances at Precious' sister, V. V, on the other hand, also is interested in her elder sister's mom. And they've been trying to steal from V and elope with V's money and property. And because of that, because Precious has been delaying, Muhammad targets V in that regard. All this while the CCTV camera is capturing all their action. Then one day, Precious could not take all these lies anymore. In the dinner she confronted Muhammad with all the information she has gathered. Muhammad, knowing that he has been caught, said, look, yes, I know I did that. But even you are a liar. You wanted me to marry you when you know you don't have a womb. Or you think I don't know. At this point, everyone's secret was out. Muhammad said, yes, I know you don't have a womb, you can't have a child, but you lied to me that you can be able to have a child. I found the document in your room as well. So, since you can't have a child with me, why do you think I want to marry you anyway? So yes, I lied to you, you lied to me. It is 1-1. At this point, Precious could not believe that. She did not believe Jenny, who came to give her the information. Then that was how she would have lost everything she has worked for all these years. The anger raging in her voice made her to call the security to push Muhammad out of the house. Muhammad wanted to plead and say, look, I can marry you and cover the shame of motherhood. But if you don't want, I will definitely leave your house. At this point, Precious was raging with anger and said, leave my house immediately. And of course, the security came in and pushed Muhammad out of the house. Then Precious decided to face her sister. The sister who thought everything was okay and said, look, so you, who is my blood, also wanted to steal from me with my man. Well, he's not even my man anymore. At this point, V said, he promised to take care of me. Anytime I ask you for money, you don't give me. And you don't want me to go out and look for a man. I'm old enough. Precious said, what do you mean you are old enough? You are just 18, you just turned 18 a few weeks ago. At this point, Precious and V exchanged some brutal truth regarding their family and how they were left to take care of each other. Precious shared this most secret of her not being able to have a child, and because of that, she trusted V. V realized this is more than her and realized, no, she's wrong. Even if your sister is not there for you, you are still blood. Why will it take a man's part rather than your sister's? At this point, V teared out, Precious teared out, and both of them apologized to each other. Not looking for Jenny to apologize to them, they found a contact of them, called them back to the house, and Precious, tendered a very sincere apology to Jenny and the daughters and gave them a rundown of what went down between her sister, and of course, the scam Muhammad. Jenny went further to give some description of how he was able to convince her, how they were in Kaduna, how he married her, promised her heaven and earth, and how he was able to convert her into a Muslim. She wasn't a Muslim at first, but yeah, because of love, she converted her daughters and herself into a Muslim. The guy is a manipulative liar and a gaslighter. At this point, Precious had to thank Jenny and promised to give her some amount of money to start up business once again. And again, V also apologized to the sister.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.